Hello, welcome. My name is Josue and I'm gonna be showing you the functionality of the website I created. And it's a commerce website and it works pretty similar to eBay. First, I'm gonna start by showing you the different 5 models I created to implement this website, which are bids, comments, listings, users, and watch list. Then I'm gonna show you how to create a listing in the website. So let's create a listing for a bike, and you need an image in the sense of an URL. So if you copy the image address, you put it here. You have to do a description. I'll just do bike, and then you have to sell it for a price, $3,000. So for the image, you can either put a URL or you can just go with the default one. If you leave it blank, it will just add a picture for you. Then you have to choose a category. You can either choose all of them, fashion, toys, electronics, home, sports, or pets, or you can just go with the none, which is already pre-selected for you. And there you can see the listing I just created. It's on the active listings page. The next thing I'm going to show you is the active listings. In here you can see all the listings that have not been sold yet. If you scroll down, you can see them all and you can find the one that I just created. Also, if you didn't add an image to a listing, it will show this default one. The next thing I'm going to show you is the actual listing page itself. If you click on a listing, let's do this one, you can see the comments for a listing, you can make comments, you can bid on the item, but I'm going to talk about that a little bit later. See different ones. And this listing page is specific to a listing. The next thing I'm gonna show you is that when you click on a listing, you can see who created it, and if you click on the name, in this case it was created by me because I'm the user who created the listing. You can see all the listings that were created by me. Let's go to a listing that I know that was not created by me. Let's say SpongeBob created this listing, and it will show me a list of all the listings SpongeBob created. Also, I'm going to show you how you can add an item to your watch list. Here I have 2 items added already, which is the Apple Watch and the pajamas. So let's add the laptop. Add to watch list, and then it redirects me to the watch list, and here it is, pajama, laptop, sorry. And you can also, did you see that the counter went up? If you remove it, the counter will go down. Also, when you're on the watch list page, you can access the listing, which is true if you access the username, then the listing too. Now that I show you how the watch list functionality works, before I go to the next one, I want to show you that the watch list just works if the user is logged in. If the user is not logged in, you cannot add the item to the watch list, and you cannot comment, and you cannot place bids either. Now let's log back in, and I'm going to show you how the bidding process works. So let's go to this listing. It's 0 bids so far. If you put a price which is less than the current asking price or the current max bid, it will give you an error. Let's add this to the watch list. Now let's place a bid for $410. Okay, so I created a bid for that item, and I'm gonna show you what it looks like from the other side, which means you are the user who created the listing. Let's see here. it was this one, I think. Okay, so it says there was one bid so far, and you can accept the bid. So let's click on it, and it's sold. If you remember, I told you that the active listing page will just show the ones that are not sold yet. Let's see if that's true. And we can see that that's true. So let's go to the user who bought it, which is me. And I remember I had it on the watch list. And if I click on it, it will say purchased by you. Now let's do something. Let's do another thing. Let's add another vintage lamp. It was created by SpongeBob. And I'll set a bid of, well, $2,000, $2,500. Okay, now I'm gonna log in with Patrick, and I'm gonna place a bid which is higher than the one I just created. Let's say vintage lamp. There was one bid, and it was for 2,500. So I'm gonna place a bid for 3,000. Okay, 3,000. So since SpongeBob was the one who created the listing, I'm gonna log in with that username, and I'm gonna sell it. And I'm gonna show you what happens when you have an item that was added to your watch list and it was sold, but it was not sold to you. It was not sold to you. Okay, so I sold it for 3,000, and I'm gonna log in with my username. And I have it on, no, it's not on the watch list, but I know that SpongeBob created it, so I'm gonna look for the listing. And it says item sold. Now I'm gonna show you how the comments work. Let's say I really wanted that lamp. Why did you sell it? Comment, and there you go. And you can also click on the user. And the last thing I'm gonna show you is the admin interface. When you go here, you can practically remove anything from your models. So let's remove the listing that we just created. Okay, and yes, I'm sure. And now if we go back to the active listing page, it's not there anymore. So that's all for this video, and I hope you liked it.